Hey everybody, thanks for tuning in to Press Pause. We are here to talk about movies, entertainment, Disney and travel agent things, because that's what we do. And we hope you guys enjoy the channel. This is one of the first videos that we've made. I say we because Aurora, who is the editor, is the dachshund that's in the intro video of the channel. And so she's a 3-year-old dachshund. She's a reason for all the inspiration of this that we do here. So hope you guys enjoy the content. But before we get into it, Aurora and I are official travel agents. We work with Share the Magic Travel Agency, and we specialize in Disney, Universal, Royal Caribbean, Carnival Cruise Line, Sandals Resort, you name it. We can pretty much do it. So feel free to reach out to us. We'd love to help you book your next set of magical memories. And obviously the channel's focused on movies, entertainment, which includes a lot to do with Disney. And that is a reason for today's episode is we're going to talk about Disney, as well as because we're travel agents, we want to provide a video for our clients out there as well. So today's topic is top 10 unique items or top 10 items to bring on your Orlando trip, okay? And we're not necessarily talking about the ones that are shoved down your throat all the time, ponchos and things. Obviously, people remind you to bring ponchos and stuff like that, but we're talking about some specific items here and have specific reasons for talking about those. So we'll go ahead and get into it here, but let me preface with this.
It's working weathermen predict the weather, let alone the future.
So it sounds like Marty McFly lived in Florida before, because I used to live in Miami. I can tell you guys it rains a lot, and no matter what the forecast says, expect some rain.
It is raining, Master Dwarf, and it will continue to rain until the rain is done.
It's gonna happen. Rain is something that happens in Southern Florida, or happens in Florida in general, and you need to expect it, okay? Because of that, we're gonna talk about the first item here, which is silicone shoe covers, okay? Silicone shoe covers, it's an awesome item. We purchased it for the last trip that we took, and these items will have you saying,
"Oh, for crying out loud, it's just a little rain."
These zip on, so they're very easy. You put them on over your shoes, you zip them on, so it's easy to put them on. Bring them in a Ziploc container. That way, once it finishes raining, you can fold them back up, put them in the Ziploc container, put in your bag, and nothing else gets wet in there. So that's a really good product. It doesn't take up a ton of room anyway. Now I will say, be careful about the size, okay? Be careful about the size of this product, because my wife she wasn't so gentle with hers, rushing to try and get them on and everything. We were actually on the Disney Skyliner when she was putting them on, and she went Hulk on these things and was just pulling them on and ripped them quite a bit. So as most of you probably know, when you go Hulk on something, it's probably not gonna turn out well. So yeah, check the size before you go. I think that's a big thing. Next up, number 2 on our list here is, be careful with your foot care. We have, a situation where you don't want your dogs barking, right?
God, I'm telling you, my dogs are barking today.
Mainly, you don't want your dogs barking because dogs are not allowed in the Disney theme parks, sadly for Aurora. So that's something where if you don't want your dogs barking inside the Disney parks, get Foot Bomb, which is what we're recommending here. This product, we use Body Glide's Foot Bomb product. It works really well, and no matter how many times you've used your shoes, no matter how much they're broken in and all this stuff, you're gonna have the potential for blisters. It's possibly gonna rain and all this stuff, and you never know. So bring the Foot Bomb. If you start feel irritation or something like that, just apply it wherever you're feeling that rubbing or that rawness, and it will really help you guys tremendously. Number 3 is actually accessory to go along with an Apple Watch, and that's a Magic Band silicone strap to go on your Apple Watch. Okay, so I've got an Apple Watch here, and essentially the band I'm talking about, you take the puck out of your Magic Band and put it into a silicone holder that straps on here. It's a great product. That way I don't have to have 2 bands on, a band on each hand when I'm out there. And essentially you got your Magic Band and your Apple Watch all on one hand. It feels to me like it's a T-Rex that has those grippers, and you can rule the world now because, you know, T-Rex is known for having short hands, and that's the only thing that holds it back, right? So this way, you've got both things on one hand. It's a great opportunity for you guys to not have to worry about a Magic Band and an Apple Watch, or figuring out if you want to take your Apple Watch in the park, but you don't want to take your Magic Band, that type of thing. So that's a situation where you want to avoid that. Get this product. Next is a heat protector for your phone. Now, the one we're talking about, it's like a sleeve. Your phone goes inside of this. It also helps you not just for heat, it does help you in the winter as well. So if you live up in the Northeast, you go out on a cold day, your phone will shut down when it's too cold. Your phone will also shut down when it's too hot, and it gets hot a lot in Florida. You know, if you leave your phone sitting on the table while you're eating out at a Disney resort or at Universal or something, it's gonna absorb heat and your phone could shut down. When it does, you need to see your park maps, you need to see your wait times, you need to see all these different things for the rides and attractions. And if your phone is dead, you can't do that. So I recommend getting one of these. You know, just slide it onto your phone anytime that you're sitting down. You want to set your phone out or something like that. You know, even if you have it in your purse or if you have it in a bag or something like that, there's gonna be heat that's absorbed into that location, and this can help you, you know, when you're not using it at that time. Okay. Number 5 is a water bottle. Okay. Now, yeah, everybody talks about water bottles, and you know that's fine. But you need one for every member of the family, right? Bring a water bottle, and I'll give you a pro tip: is when you wake up in the morning, take your water bottles that are filled, put them in the freezer section of your Disney Resort refrigerator, and when you do that, it's gonna chill it really nice, you know, for about 30 minutes there, and then head to the parks with your water bottles. Do not forget to leave the water bottles, because I had a family member one time, we did this, and they forgot their water bottles in the room, in the freezer, and they didn't want them to bust. So we all were at the entrance of the parks when they realized this, and we just looked at them like, you're crazy if you think we're gonna go back to the room. We're not. We are in the parks, we're going. So he had to call room service and everything at the resort and get them to go in and get the water bottles out of the fridge so they wouldn't burst, which is nice that they were willing to do that. You know, it just talks about, you know, how good the service is at these resorts that they were willing to do it. But do not leave them in the freezer. But it is good to put them in there right when you wake up, and just remember to take them to the parks. Number 6 on our list is Chaff Bomb. Okay, this goes right along with the blister foot care product. If you've had issues there in the past with chafing and stuff, or if you haven't, you never know when that's going to hit you. You never know a certain type of fabric, the humidity and things like that down there in Florida. There's going to be different types of issues, and I can tell you guys, one time this really hit me hard, and it really made my trip while I was down there really difficult. It was really difficult on me, and you know, I just, it's not worth it. You're there to enjoy your trip, and you don't want to be walking around in pain the whole time you're there. So get the Chaff Bomb just in case. It works really well. Again, it's Body Glide. That's the product we have. So yeah, check that out. Number 7 on the list is external battery. Yeah, everybody talks about getting external battery, but instead of getting like those little lipstick tubes of batteries, get a good external battery. Okay, we have NEU, I believe is how you pronounce it, NEU. It's a great external battery, and if you use your phone as much as, or if you rely on your phone as much as Michael Scott.
God, Dwight, it said go to the right.
It can't mean that. There's a lake there.
I think it knows where it is going.
This is the
machine knows.
This is the lake.
Stop yelling at me.
No, it's
Stop
yelling.
Okay, maybe you don't utilize your phone and need it that much. Okay, maybe you can figure out directions and things on your own, but you do need your phones in the park. You need to see, like I said before, your food reservations. You need to see your plans that you have, any fat lightning lanes that you're doing, any you know, park maps and wait times and those things. You need to see those types of things, so you don't want your phone dead, because you just don't want to end up at the park saying,
"Stupid dead phone."
Okay, so anyway, this NEU external battery, it's a tank. It charges your phone multiple times throughout the day. I think I charged my phone when I first got this battery, I want to say maybe like 7 to 8 times, and never had to plug in this battery. It was full 100% ready to go when I got it, and I charged it 7 to 8 times to full charge and never had to plug it in. And then obviously I had to plug it in. It does take a while to charge up because it does hold a lot of energy, but you know, that's you can accept that. Charge it up at night, and the next morning go to the park and you don't have to worry about your phone dying, okay? Number 8, spray on sunscreen, okay? I know a lot of people are gonna say, I don't like the spray on crap. I want to have actual lotion that I can put on myself and make sure I cover everything. Guys, I'm not gonna say what you should prefer or not, but time is money when you're at these resorts, when you're at these theme parks. You wanna get there and you wanna get going. And I love waking up in the morning, spraying it on, spraying a couple coats on, and then, rubbing it in as I'm going to the Skyliner or the buses or something like that. It will save you a ton of time, especially when you have other family members. If you got a family of 4 or more, if you have a big group there, do the spray on, saves you a ton of time. I just can't recommend that enough. Make sure you rub it in and stuff like that when you're going somewhere so you get everything covered. But I don't see any reason why a spray on sunscreen wouldn't work as well as the lotion. I've never had any issues, and I sunburn fairly easily when I don't have anything protecting my skin. So number 9, this one's interesting, is an audio splitter. Now I know this isn't an item that everybody's gonna say they need. It's an item on the list that people are gonna say, don't worry about that, it's not a big deal. But the thing with an audio splitter is there's a few reasons, okay? One, if you're driving down, your kids are gonna be listening to something. They're gonna be watching something, okay? Baby Shark or something like that. You as a parent do not wanna lose your insanity before you even get to Disney World listening to Baby Shark over and over. So get an audio splitter, plug it in the car. You and your wife or your significant other can listen to whatever they want. They can split out the headphones and each listen to what you want to listen to so the kids don't have to hear it. Second, if you're on a plane, very same thing. You don't want to disturb people, but me and my wife, when we travel, we want to watch Harry Potter if we're going to Universal, or we want to watch Disney movies on the way down if we're going to Disney. And as we're doing that, we don't want to disturb anybody else, but we want to listen to the same audio. So get that audio splitter and you guys can listen to it. And the third most important reason is if your children force you to ride It's a Small World, which luckily enough, me and my wife have not had that happen, but we have twins on the way and I'm sure it will. We will be using an audio splitter because plug that into your phone, put something on your phone and block out It's a Small World. Save yourself some sanity. It's like a 10-minute ride. I just can't tell you enough. This is a way to avoid that loss of sanity on that ride. So bring an audio splitter while your kids get to enjoy It's a Small World and you get out of there and you're not going bonkers, right? Now, don't get me wrong. Your kids may like cartoons on the way and you might be okay with listening to it. I mean, look, I definitely love cartoons and stuff like that. So, there's plenty of things my kids listen to, but Baby Shark's complete difference, right? I mean, I've been watching. So yeah, we've been watching Gargoyles, so we're fine with cartoons, but Baby Shark and some of these other annoying shows, they're something else. Not willing to do that, okay? So if you want to save yourself some sanity, trust me, I see people go in and out of this ride. They definitely look different on their way in as opposed to on their way out. Save yourself some sanity, get an audio splitter. I think it's a good idea. Number 10, the last one. This is the last thing that I'm going to tell you guys is that you need to bring with you on an Orlando trip or any trip, any vacation, is a friend. Bring a friend with you. And this is Aurora. She is tired, obviously, from that yawn. But Aurora and I, like I said, we're travel agents. Aurora loves to go with me and my wife on trips when we go somewhere. We've taken her to Colonial Williamsburg. We've taken her down to Disney. Obviously, she can't go in the parks. She's just an emotional support dog. She's not a service dog. So she can't go in the parks or anything, but she did love her time at Disney. She loves going with us everywhere we go. So yeah, bring a friend. It's always better to have people with you and enjoy, everything together as a group when you're taking vacations and trips. I can't recommend that enough. So yeah, anyway, we'll go ahead and wrap this up. That is it for today's episode. If you guys enjoyed the content, if you enjoyed seeing Aurora and you want to hear more tips and tricks on travel and things like that, as well as some of our movie videos and things we're going to be doing. We're going to be doing a lot of movies and other forms of entertainment, talking about Jurassic Park films, talking about Harry Potter, talking about Disney films, things like that. So we'll do some different videos, but we also will continue to have tips and tricks on taking trips and things like that because we are travel agents, so it's a bit of a service to our clients. So feel free, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. We really appreciate it, guys. Aurora would really appreciate some subscriptions. So yeah, we're going to continue to put out content. We don't know how often yet, But yeah, if you guys like the video, again, like, share, subscribe. We really appreciate it, and would love to help you guys out. If you have any questions on vacations and things like that, send it in the comments. We'll read it, and maybe we can make a video on some of your questions or answer them in future videos. And if you are booking a vacation, feel free to reach out to us. Our information will be below. I believe we'll have the email in the video as well for you to look at. And any of the items on today's list, if you guys go below in the comments, we do have a link to Amazon that you can click and purchase these items, and it actually benefits our channel. So if you guys are gonna go Christmas shopping or anything like that, click one of the links below to Amazon, and for 24 hours, anything you buy on Amazon helps to benefit us. We really appreciate it. Email us at wade@sharethemagictravel.com for travel agent services, and we'll talk to you guys again on the next video.